It's everyone's favorite time of the year, restriction list season. The English restriction list is live and oh boy, it is a list for sure. This was announced during the Bushiroad Winter 2025 conference. They flashed it on screen super fast, but we screenshot things even faster. So here's the list if you haven't seen it yet. But by the time this video goes live, you've probably already seen it. So let's go over the restrictions and see what the community has to say. You can read their decisions and reasonings as to why they chose these cards on the official Weiss Schwarz website. The list is going into effect on February 3rd. February 1st and 2nd are actually Cologne, Germany and Rosemont, Illinois. The first tournament with the list will be Cardiff in the UK, Tampa, Florida in the United States, and Sydney, Australia. Nazarick, Tomb of the Undead has a choice of 3. Slime has the 1-0 Majoran Searcher on the choice of 3. 7 Deadly Sins has the Diane Stock Swap and the Dreyfus Fumio added to a choice of 4. Damn it, it's a slap on the wrist for Slime. Even with the restrictions that they put in Slime, it's still a really strong deck. We did talk about the Japanese restriction list, and that has the Benimaru on the list. By doing that, it removes one of the finishers of the deck. The English list took out the Searcher for the level 2. Yeah, you heard the consistency, but I don't know, I just feel like it could have been a little better. There's also a lot of Searchers and Salvagers in Slime, but how much is this hit going to slow down the deck? They did state that they want to give Slime a fighting chance moving forward. What does that mean? This is the best deck in the format. Like, what? I understand they want the meta to correct itself with Bunny Girl and coins, but as someone who plays the Japanese edition of Weiss Schwarz, you'll never guess what sets are on the restriction list. I think Slime will still do fine. I don't think this is gonna scare anybody away. 7 Deadly Sins removes the Diana and the Dreyfus, which are super solid cards. So now you can only choose to Fumio your opponent or stock swap them when you go for lethal. I personally am leaning towards the Fumio if I had to choose. You know what is going into your opponent's deck when you go for the Hendrickson combo, which is top check, keeper mill, burn 4. Also, it pays for half of its stock if you need it by resting a character who is standing. I don't know, it's just me. Let me know in the forums why I'm wrong. And Overlord. Alright, Nazarick, Tomb of the Undead. Finally got hit. It is the 3rd best deck and it is consistently in the top cut of tournaments. It has a couple of tops, but it's consistently in the top 8 for sure. They did restrict more of the consistency cards and not the full combo itself. It is still playable, but it is going to take a hit. The draw power of the deck are essentially out. Again, is this going to stop anybody? Not really. Here's the full restriction list if you haven't seen it yet. I really do like how Bushiroad makes these for us. I'm a visual learner and this is very nice. As you can see, nothing else got restricted. Kaguya-sama is still not at full power, similar to Data Live. That was recently unrestricted in the Japanese edition of the game. And with that, let's take a peek at what friends of the channel and an opponent of the channel are saying about the restriction list over at Blue Sky. Damn, y'all really making me go back on Twitter? Alright, fine. Noble Peridot said, this might be a good time to say I'll be at BCS 2425 Rosemont, so I could play Ainz at full power before the Weiss Schwarz restrictions come in. I'm super thankful it's a choice of 1 instead of a full ban. I'll take it. That is right, we take our wins whenever we can, and good luck on the tournament. Friend of the channel, Brown Weiss, said, me watching Bushiroad ban Overlord after doing almost nothing in almost 2 years of it being out. I kind of agree, but also kind of not. Like I said, it's consistently in the top cut, but not as consistent in the top. It is still a solid deck, and with Slime and 7 Deadly Sins out of the way, there is going to be a vacuum for Overlord. Entropy said, we want that time I got reincarnated as a Slime to stand a fighting chance moving forward. How much longer do you want to keep TSK in the format? We will see if the meta actually corrects itself. Friend of the channel and winner of Weiss Schwarz Player's Best Beard Award, Boats Don't Sink, said, these hits are fine, good even. 7 Deadly Sins is perfect. OVL gets the job done and TSK could have been harsher, but they at least didn't go the Benimaru route. I'm more concerned on why are decks still restricted that JP has taken off or lessened multiple lists ago. Yeah, I second that one. Free Kaguya-sama. But not Data Live. I'm still mad about that. Will said, my thoughts on the new ban list. Hit to OVL is okay, can still be played, and gatekeeping less board-based decks. Hit to SDS is mid, missing either the second Fumio or doing a choice with Ella's Hand. Hit to TSK is poor, at least one card is missing. hexproof, or stock swap. Friend and political analyst of the channel, Atlas, said, taking into consideration that upcoming releases such as Premium Booster Set that Quintessential Quintuplet Specials and Booster Set Pack Rascal Does Not Dream series have seen great success in the Japanese metagame, we want TSK to stand a fighting chance moving forward. SP Tofumon said, I just want to play Kaguya at full power. It got some results at some smaller BCS tournaments, but would it shake up the meta that much to unban it? Damn, I second that notion. Friend of the channel and British correspondent Liam from Weiss and Chill said, this is disappointing. Whilst reasons were given, the deck is still being used in JP and performing well with the Shuna hexproof on the list. Punishing OVL when the only thing setting it free would be restricting Shuna. Big miss, sadly. TSK tier 1 still. 7 Deadly Sins is fine, I think? Y'all better thank me for not attempting the accent. Namian said, I personally love the ban list choices this time around. Everything feels really good. That makes one happy customer. And finally, Kilua said, worst part about the English ban list was that I was actually considering cooking up a Saikano list if Slime and SDS got hit enough because anti-salvage goes hard into most Quints and Hololive piles. And there we have it. What do you think of the list? Let me know in the comments below, or not. Comment what you ate for dinner or what you are going to eat for dinner. With the upcoming BCS dates, what are you going to be running with the restriction list? Does this restriction list not even change what you're playing? That's what I'm more curious about. Also, what is your protein going to be for tonight? Is it going to be chicken or is it going to be beef? Thank you again. Catch you all on the next one. Peace.